Happy Saturday, everyone. I hope everyone is doing great and ready for big holidays. Everyone is staying busy. I want to see if people are joining me today, and if you have joined already, share with me where are you from, if you're doing photography, your name. Oh, Maribella is here with Maribella Portraits. Hello, Maria. I always call you Maribella. Happy Saturday. Okay, I see people are joining. Today I'm doing Q&A, so prepare your questions and I'll be happy to answer them all. And before we go, okay, so Maria, I want to share that with everyone. Maria is from Houston, Texas. She's an amazing Boudoir portrait photographer. You can check her out at Maribella Portraits. Let's see who else has joined me today. Abhishek, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Okay, guys, how is everyone is ready for holidays? Everyone is staying busy? Happy Saturday, yes. I'm just waiting for more people to join me. Okay, Costas, I guess Costas is from Greece and asking, have you ever been to Greece for business? Yes, I've been to Greece and Greece is amazing. A long time live stream. Yes, sorry guys, I haven't been here for a while. It's been busy. We've been busy with our platform and my photography business, and especially before holidays. I hope everyone is staying busy. Maria is saying, what lens should you shoot with in a small space? I personally have a small space. You've been to my studio and I managed to use even 70 to 200, but if the space is even smaller, I would say 50 millimeter would work the best. And I personally love 50 millimeter lens because it's perfect for any body type, whether you're shooting slim or plus size women or men. So 50 millimeter 24 to 70, that's another lens that I use in the studio. So yeah, what about you, Maria? I believe now you're in a bigger space, but do you have any recommendations on your end? Michelle, beautiful girl, very nice. I love you. Michelle from Italy. Thank you. Hello, Italy. Someone join us from New Jersey. Hello, hello. Okay, Maria has more questions. Her second question is, how many outfits do you suggest a client to bring? Have you ever had someone not bring anything? That's a great question. Because I sell packages, my lowest package includes 3 outfits. Then this next package, 5 outfits, and my last package includes unlimited outfits. Of course, we're not gonna go through all of the outfits during the session, it's just impossible, but it gives a better value, higher offer. I always suggest to bring more outfits to choose from, and before I start the session, I go through all the outfits quickly and we select which outfits we are actually going to use during the session if they bring more. For example, if the first package that they chose includes 3 outfits and they bring, of course, more outfits, I will select those 3 and I will separate. If one or another outfit doesn't work, we have more options to work with. And if there is no option to work with, I would go with implying nude photography using fabrics. Those are my favorite. I love that style of photography, and to me it's even more exciting that there is no options to wear, because I'll be more creative using whatever I have in the studio, specifically those beautiful fabrics that I carry. And I have a variety of different colors that can be used for different setups in the studio. So that's how I do. Okay, I hope I answered your question. I'm asking the questions. Yeah, keep asking. Those are great questions. So I want to remind, for those who just has joined me, we're doing Q&A, and I also have an announcement. So before we continue with questions, I want to make this quick announcement. I see Maria has another question. I'll get back to this question after my quick announcement. So I know many of you have been asking about Black Friday special, and we are actually doing promotion on Black Friday, and the promotion is we're offering an additional 50% off with the coupon code Black Friday that can be applied to our lifetime access. So many of you know that we are offering lifetime access to our Believe in Boudoir platform. And lifetime access, what it means is you will have access to all our current and future courses on the platform. So to be precise, we are currently we have over 50 courses on the platform, and we're adding more and more courses, and courses on marketing, on business, courses on filmmaking. All those new courses will be added in 2025. And currently the not discounted price for the lifetime access is $999. So if you purchase all the courses separately, the total cost of those courses that we have on the platform will be $3,500, and this price will be increasing with the number of courses we are going to add to the platform. So by the end of 2025, that price, or the total value of all the courses, will be around $5,000, and it will continue increasing. So current price of the lifetime access is $999, and until November 30 we are doing a promotion, the Black Friday deal that everybody has been waiting for so impatiently, which is 50% off the current price. So with a 50% discount, that's going to bring us to $499 if you use the coupon code Black Friday. So don't forget, if you are when you're checking out, use code Black Friday to get your 50% off. We also added 2 payment plan options for you guys, and one of the options you can pay within 2 months by paying $275 a month with 2-month payment plan, and the second option is you can pay off the price within 4 months by paying $150 a month. So you can already get the access to the platform with just $150 and start watching all the courses and pay the rest every month within 4 months. Again, currently we have over 50 courses on Boudoir nude photography, also on portrait photography. We just dropped 300 classes, new classes on basic photography, something that you need to know before you even start doing or photographing clients, classes on lighting and poses. So The major courses on Boudoir and Nude include fine art nude, bodyscape photography, posing for Boudoir, posing for Nude. There are so many good classes courses on the platform. And what is on top of on top of the 50% discount that we're offering during Black Friday, we are also going to do a raffle, and we're giving away 5 spots of 5 spots to participate in my workshop. So we're going to only the first 30 people who will purchase the lifetime access will be included into the raffle, and have this opportunity to win a free workshop. It's in-person workshop where you will be able to learn more about posing and lighting, and also portfolio building. So those are the exciting news everybody has been waiting for. So if you have any questions, I'll be here till 3 p.m. Eastern time. You can ask me all the questions related to the special that we're running, and any questions related to boudoir photography. So I will come back to the special just in case if somebody missed it or somebody has any questions. So again, the Black Friday deal is 50% off. The current price is, the regular price is $999, and with the 50% off you will get a lifetime access to all our current and future courses for $499 only. That's a great deal, great opportunity. We don't do these specials often during this Black Friday. Well, we started already Black Friday deal, and the end of the special is November 30, so you have only 14 days to get this amazing special that we're offering. Okay, so let me get back to the questions. Okay, Maria, I'm gonna answer your question. Have you ever had a client with mobility issues? Do you have any advice on how to pose them? Okay, Maria's questions are getting more and more complex. Well, I have never had a client with mobility issues, I'll be honest, so I don't have really any experience to share with you, but my studio is comfortable and convenient for people if they have any mobility issues. And I would treat that client the same way and just be a little bit more cautious, and I would probably interview the person and do consultation, more in-depth consultation about the issues, about the mobility, and I will be more prepared with the posing and the styling for the shoot. I'll have my assistant next to me. So if you ever had any client like that, would love to hear, or anyone who is with us right now, would love to hear your stories, but I've never had an actual, I've never experienced this type of, I've never had a session with a client with mobility issues. So, but that's a great question. It's a great question. I would definitely be more prepared for the shoot. Hi Yuliya, I'm from Turkey. Hello. Would you use a Sony camera? Sony cameras are great, and Ilyar, he used Sony cameras. I think we have 3 Sony cameras that we own, and we use it mainly for videography or for film. So yes, Sony is great. Why not? I think it's your ability to communicate with the client or with the subject. It's your ability to be professional, be able to pose your subject, and your ability to see and feel the light, to understand light, and of course, understanding the technical aspects of the camera. So your vision, your view, and your knowledge, that's what makes the final image great. And you can use any camera, older cameras, film cameras, doesn't matter. You can create an amazing image if you know how to put all your knowledge together and create a beautiful image. Maria says, yes, that's fantastic. You have the best Boudoir course. Thank you so much, Maria, and I hope it's helpful, um, especially for the photographers who work at your studio. If you do a session at home with client, you prefer to shoot with natural light, or do you prefer shooting with soft boxes? Thanks for explanation. Um, so if I do a photo session in the environment that is not familiar to me, let's say a client's house or Airbnb or my house, I would love to control the light, and I would still bring my equipment, my soft boxes, I would probably use continuous lights in this situation, but I would also utilize natural light as well. Natural light is very beautiful. If the room where you're shooting has beautiful natural light, why not? I would always start from natural light because it's soft, it's beautiful, and it's an easy start with the client. And then I would add artificial lights, and I will go for a more creative lighting style. So. But yeah, there is always a way to control that natural light as well. So learning how to control natural light is also a skill, is also a knowledge, and we have also courses on Believe in Boudoir platform on how to photograph in different lighting environment by Scott Robert Lim, and I also have a course on Boudoir, how to work in different lighting environments related specifically for Boudoir. All right. Do you prefer studio flash or natural light? I just actually covered that question a little bit. And yes, I prefer I prefer continuous light or flashes. I prefer to control my light. I think that's one of the reasons why I stopped wedding photography, because I was so obsessed with an ability to control my light that I was bringing all possible equipment to the wedding day, and it was kind of hard to unpack, and it just became difficult to carry and to to finish the wedding day with so much equipment that I was bringing. That was like, no, too much. I would prefer to stay in one location in the studio and control my light and have quick access to all the modifiers and all the lighting sources that I have. But I do love to control my light, but if there is a beautiful natural light, yes, why not? I would take advantage of that, and I'll see how I can utilize that in my photographs. Okay. Dylan says, a great deal for sure. Yes, it is. I would take advantage of it, guys, because this is something, again, we don't and we're not planning on doing too often. And 50% off on all the courses available currently on the platform, which is a lot. And yeah, and having access to all future courses, that's a great deal. So keep in mind the promotion is only till November the 30th. So keep that in mind. What is your go-to modifier? Great question. Since I shoot boudoir photography, I have strip soft boxes. I love those strip soft boxes. I use them a lot for my portraits or for some style of boudoir. I also use a big octa. It's indirect octa. I don't remember exact size of it, but Eliar, if you're here with us, maybe you can write it in the comments of the big octa that I currently have in the studio. So those are modifiers that I love the most, but the strip soft boxes I utilize a lot for boudoir photography because I love the dark and moody style. I love fine art news and bodyscape that I photograph with those strips out boxes. They are capable of highlighting my subject from pretty much head to toes, and that's what I need because my style and the way I photograph my subject is mainly full body shots. I'm obsessed with full body shots. I feel like not there shouldn't none of the body parts should be missing in the photograph because the more you include, the more curves and triangles you can show, and that's what is very important for me. So the ability to highlight my subject from head to toes, capturing every or highlighting every single curve of my subject is very important, and my strip soft boxes by Elinchrom are very helpful. All my strip soft boxes are by Elinchrom, and I would highly recommend Elinchrom soft boxes. They have an amazing quality. My very first soft box that I purchased was 9 years ago, and it's still in great condition, and I've been traveling with it, and I've been packing, assembling, deassembling, carrying it to so many weddings, and it's still alive. Maybe it's not like in a completely brand new condition, but it works and it does the job. So very durable, and it gives the really nice soft light with all the diffusion and material that they have. Anyways, yeah, I love Elinchrom soft boxes. You've probably seen those on my videos. Hello from France. Hello, hello. I miss France already. I just came back from Paris. I attended an expo, one of the biggest expos, photo expos in Paris, in France. So that was super fun. And we did it with DreamBooks Pro. DreamBooks Pro, for those who don't know, it's a company that makes beautiful handcrafted albums. They are located in Portugal, and the quality is absolutely amazing. So check them out, DreamBooks Pro. All right, next question. I want one spot in your workshop, Stephen. Of course, you can be included into our raffle. We are open to 5 photographers only. With the purchase of our bundle before November 30th. So if you purchase our bundle before November 30th, you'll be included into the raffle. Only first 30 spots, by the way. Only for first 30 purchases will be included into the raffle. So keep that in mind. If you wanna be the lucky winner of the workshop, make sure that you purchase a lifetime bundle sooner, because after 30 spots, after 30 purchases, we're closing that that option. All right, I just love black and white. What setup would you suggest to maximize the impact? The impact. So to create I guess you need to have to create the mood in the photograph that will you should have the strong shadows, and you have to have the contrast in the photograph to make that black and white really impactful. So which is why I can create, it doesn't really matter what camera settings you're gonna go with. uh, what matters is to keep those shadows, to keep them uh, to keep the balance between highlights and shadows, to make that black and white photograph really impactful, and to have the contrast in the photograph. So creating contrast is very important. How you do it, there are a variety of ways, and depending on the style, of course, you're going for. But having that contrast when you turn that image into black and white, the black are going to be deep and rich, I would say, and highlights are really defined. So I hope I could explain that. Leo is saying, I'm a lifetime BIB member already. Thank you so much, Leo, for being our member. Take advantage of this special discount. It's great. Greetings from Colombia. All right. Thank you. And thank you for being the member. And thank you for valuing the information we're giving on the platform. Muzaffer is saying, hi, Yuliya, how are you? I'm doing great, thank you. Good evening, you're gorgeous, thank you. I like you so much. Thank you, Robin. How I could contact you? Jesus is saying you are in Florida. I'm from Colombia at this moment, but I gotta travel back to Tampa and Brickell. Okay. You can always reach out to us via email, or if you are a member of Build Even Boudoir, we have a great community, very active community where we support each other. We also do monthly meetings. Every month we get together, ask questions, or discuss one or another topic. The meetings are pre-recorded, so not pre-recorded, they are recorded, so you will be able to, if you had no time to access to part of the meeting, you can also watch them later at your convenience. But we are always available for questions here on the platform, or on YouTube, also on Instagram. You can message or you can email us. We email us your questions anytime. Okay. Okay, let me see if we have more questions. Hi, Julia. Steven is saying, I have a request for a first nude shoot in the near future with a new customer at their home. Until now, I only did artistic nude shots in studio. What is your best advice, action plan? Nude shoot in the near future. Okay. Okay, if you're photographing a woman on location, I would, and especially if it's a nude shoot, I would suggest you to bring an assistant, first of all, preferably a female if you're working with a female. This way, you know, you kind of make sure that you first of all protect yourself and make sure your client is feeling comfortable. I would also ask, if that's the client's house, I would ask to do a quick video of the room or the area where she's going to be photographed. If it's a place that you are booking, then I would go ahead and check on that place in advance to make sure you're fully aware of the ambience, of the lighting situation. I would definitely bring some lights to make sure that you can work in any environment, and continue creating artistic nude images, utilizing fabrics, for example, or creating beautiful artistic nudes by posing the subject in a very artistic way. Doing some implying nudes by covering body with subject's own body. So there are ways to do it professionally and achieve great results, but preparation is the key. So preparing a mood board, maybe even sharing that mood board with your client, with just to make sure that you guys are on the same page. Mood board preparation is super important, and it helps your client to understand what the concept of the shoot is and what you're planning to achieve with the shoot. And you set up expectations, and also it helps you to flow during the session, to be prepared better, to have reference images. So it will just overall will make the whole process and the session smoother and easier for you. Okay, soul contractor says, Yuliya, you're such a beautiful soul. I like your art. I like you and what you do. Pretty on the inside and out. I'm just saying thanks. Dean, thank you so much. That was such a sweet message. Kevin is asking, does the promotion include the raffle workshop possibility with the installment agreement, I guess? Yeah. Like with the installation agreement, like installment. Okay, yes. Yes, it does. I believe it does. Good question, and I think Eliar can answer that. Eliar, if you can write that in the message area.
It does.
Okay, it does. So yes, even with the payment plan, with the second option, $150 per month for 4 months, if you're purchasing that option, you will be included into the raffle. Leo is asking, I wonder if you're going to have another tour with workshops in the future. So we made that announcement that currently we're not doing any workshop tours, but if we plan anything, we will let you know. And yeah, we just this past summer we just came back from Europe. We did a couple of workshops over there, and we are going to actually have a booth at Imaging USA 2025. That's going to be in February, so we'll have a booth with beautiful models and beautiful setups. So feel free to join or check out the Imaging USA when you when you purchase the pass for Imaging USA conference, you'll be able to attend the expo as well, and come stop by our booth and have an opportunity to work on your portfolio with the models that we're going to have at the booth. We'll have other instructors, other photographers giving demos or presentations, inspirational speeches. So it's going to be fun, a lot of information, lots of possibilities to create beautiful images. That's what I can tell you for sure. So that would be one of the opportunities. Yes, it's not an in-person workshop, but if you are looking to create beautiful images for your portfolio, Imaging USA is the solution, because that's the closest, the soonest event that we are going to be doing. So in the chat box, you'll see register for Imaging USA link. You just click and make sure you stop by our booth, Believe in Boudoir booth. We also included a link to download top 100 boudoir poses. So go ahead and do the download. It's a free download, so you'll have an idea, you know, how we teach, what we explain, just a little bit of taste to understand if you want to be a part of our platform and get the access to get the lifetime access to the platform. Any questions, guys? I hope I didn't miss any questions. But yeah, just a reminder about the announcement. If you just have joined us, we're doing a Black Friday promotion, which is 50% off our lifetime access with code Black Friday. So during the checkout, include the code Black Friday to drop the price from $999 to $499 and get access to all our current and future courses on our platform, which is a lot. I'm telling you guys, this is a great deal, great opportunity, and this promo is going to be available on only for the next 14 days until November the 30th. Okay, I see LDR also included a link to download 9 marketing strategies for organic traffic. So that's another freebie for you guys. Enjoy it. I think Maria left with her questions. Diego said hi. Hello, Diego. Okay, guys, we still have 15 minutes. So I'm here to answer all your questions related to photography. So feel free to ask. And this is, by the way, Argentinian tea. And one of my students from Argentina, when we went to Argentina last year to do a workshop, one of my students gifted this to me. So it's a different experience of drinking tea, I would say, but especially using this type of interesting straw. Yeah, yummy. And the whole the design of the cup and what it's made of is very fascinating, but highly recommend. Yes, it's not tea. Martin said it's mate. Yes, it is. But let's talk the language that everybody knows, right? Okay, yes. Well, everybody knows tea, which is why I mentioned tea. But yeah, it's mate. And I actually don't drink it the traditional way. Argentinians, you guys put a lot of mate, a lot of herbs in this cup, which becomes very strong. So I cannot really handle that type of strong tea, and I don't add it as much as you guys do. Forgive me. Mate sweet? No, it's not sweet. It's actually a little bit bitter. Oh, Ilyar said, drink coffee in those cups. No, he doesn't. No. um, but they're amazing. Just like the whole mm, feel of it. It's beautiful. Okay, besides mate questions, any questions related to photography? So Leo is asking, are all the members of BIB included in the raffle or only the ones that make the Black Friday offer? So yeah, only those who will purchase, only those 30 first purchases of a lifetime access during Black Friday sale will be included into the raffle. Sorry, Leo. Yeah, but it's just cherry on top of what we offer. So it's a really great deal. Mm, uh, the average price for the workshop is $900 in-person workshop. So that's an additional $900 value if you win the spot. So good luck to everyone who is purchasing the lifetime access. Adrian says, loved your videos with the poses. You really know how to. Okay. Well, that's not me, and I guess it's not really designed for that. But I do boudoir photography, and I teach boudoir photography to empower women. That's my main goal. So when I photograph female and it's amazing how with all the boudoir experience they feel more empowered, they feel more confident. It's a great confidence boost. So I do boudoir photography for women to feel different about themselves, to change perception about themselves. So it helps in a variety of ways. It helps with personal self-esteem, helps mentally. All us women, we perceive ourselves like we always feel like there's something that is not as good, you know. It's not, we're not good enough, the body is not good enough, we could look better, you know. This is always something that is bothering us. And with this type of photography, I give the women an opportunity to look at themselves from a different perspective. And when they see their photos, they're like, wow, this is me. It's like, yes, this is you. Maybe you don't see it every day when, you know, it just we don't we sometimes we don't value ourselves the way we should, but when they see their images, they start crying, they start feeling emotional, they start appreciating themselves better. So, and that's my mission, that's my goal, to make every woman who comes to my studio to feel gorgeous, to feel beautiful, to feel empowered. And that's why I do what I do. It's not to drive men wild, as you mentioned in your comment. But that could be another reason. Some people, they do boudoir photography for their significant others, and it does help them to make their relationship stronger, and um, it boosts their sexual life. So there are multiple reasons why people do that. Okay, saludos desde Chile. Hello, Chile. How did you get into boudoir photography? Who inspired you? I used to be a wedding photographer. I feel like I told that story so many times. But for those who doesn't know, I've been doing wedding photography for a while, and one of my brides, she asked me if I could do her bridal boudoir. So I tried it, and it went so well. I felt it was super easy for me. I could feel the light. Um, I could work on variety of poses. It was so empowering for me as well, that I fell in love with the genre, and I started doing it more and more. I started from my home studio. I was photographing all my clients in my house, and then when I opened the studio, it was a little bit easier in your own space, in your own studio, and I continued doing only boudoir. I quit weddings and I continued boudoir only. Okay, another question. Any tips on using a cheap DSLR for beginning to learn boudoir setting, etc.? We actually have a course on our platform, uh, working with a very old DSLR camera and comparing that with DSLR that I was using with clients, for clients. And we compare the images, showing that you can start with any camera. You can be in a very small room, in a very inexpensive, I would say, environment, and still achieve great images. So it really doesn't matter how old your camera is. You can even grab any analog cameras and do an absolutely amazing job with boudoir photography. It's all about your vision and about the lighting, how you utilize lighting and how you feel and see the light around you and utilize it in your photograph, how you lead your subject, where you position your subject in relation to your light, whether it is a window light or a flash or a continuous light with a modifier. So the way you use your artificial or natural light is the key. And if you position your light and if you pose your subject elegantly and pay attention to details, no matter what DSLR camera you're using or analog camera you're using, you can achieve great results. So but of course, knowing the camera is also important. Technical aspects of the camera, knowing the aspects of the camera is very important. So of course, you have to learn the camera. What camera settings to use, I cannot really say exactly because it all depends on the environment you're working with, whether it is a low light environment or a room filled with beautiful natural light. So it all depends on the lighting situation where you're photographing. So, but if you get the access to our platform, you get lifetime access, and we have a lot of courses for beginners. You don't have to actually know much, you just start learning, because we have courses designed for beginners, and we also have advanced courses, so you can grow or being on the platform. So, and if you have any questions, any concerns, we're here to help. We're here to answer all your questions. But the way we explain everything in the courses is very detailed. It's step-by-step explanation. So it's going to be absolutely easy for you to learn no matter what you're learning, whether it is advanced course or a course for beginners. So I speak slowly. Um, mm, I lay out everything in a way that it's it's organized and it's easy to comprehend. Whether you English is your native language or not, it really doesn't matter. We have students from so many countries around the world who they say we don't speak English. When I met some of them, like, sorry, we don't speak English. I was like, but we watch your courses and we understand them. So, yeah, it's we design all the courses of in a way that they are easy to comprehend, whether you speak English well or you're learning English, whether you're a beginner photographer or you're advanced photographer. Okay, there's another good question. Did you made a full paid boudoir session only in with analog camera? No, but I think it's a great idea to do it. And I wouldn't do the whole session using analog camera. Um, I would probably do the safe shots with the camera that I use, and then maybe the last 30 minutes or last 1 hour, I would experiment with the analog camera until I become completely comfortable and confident using that specific camera, because when clients they pay, I don't want to risk anything and I want to deliver great images. So adding the analog camera experience to the session will just elevate the value that I give to my client and different experience, of course. So, but that's an amazing question that I think I could even try and do that, but again, I wouldn't do the whole session. I'm still learning and I'm still experimenting, so I would just add maybe 30 minutes and shooting with the analog camera. And there's not many. I mean, not many shots you can do. I mean, 30 minutes would be probably enough to use all the shots. All right. Okay, people are still asking what I drink. So this is mate. I think it's like Argentinian type of tea. And one of my students from the workshop, she gave it to me. So, and now I got addicted to it. Tomas the Chill is asking, do you have any videos on B&B, on working in the woods? Because I'm doing that tomorrow, looking for advice. Ooh, working in the woods. Well, we did a session using analog camera in the woods. I cannot say it was a complete success because I was dealing with a camera that I've never used in my life, and it has my challenges. But if you're in the woods, I would probably, so the challenges, it depends on the light, I guess. So if it's overcast or the time of the day when the light is even and beautiful, I don't think you have any issues. But if it's a really bright day, you'll have lots of patterns of highlights and shadows. So positioning your subject in a way that will where the highlight would fall on the specific areas that you want to highlight. So the choice of that spot is very important. Make sure that the shadows are not too strong and the pattern is not too distractive, but looking for the patterns of the light, looking for the highlights, analyzing the shadows would be my advice before you position your subject in a spot that is could be either completely that light complete a distraction from the subject, or it will complement the subject. So you have to pay attention to that. When it's too greenery also creates some sort of color cast on subject's face. Yeah, I would be careful about that and be prepared for that. So the right white balance. And I personally, I just did a session for my clients, my neighbors, and they wanted their session on their backyard. They're just right here in backyard, right here. And it's like, we just want to do family session on our backyard. It's beautiful. It's very kind of like related to the family. So they don't want anything behind them, but something like their environment, right? And it's very green. We're in Florida. Everything is green around here. And I found and they were wearing some outfits that are muted and they're not very colorful. Only one person was wearing yellow, which I was so happy about. So I was looking for contrast. I was looking for at least some color. So a beautiful bush with some flowers was one of my backgrounds. I found trees that are clustered and they were very close to each other, and the color of the tree was more of a nude beige type of color, and I kind of cropped in a way that and I compressed the image that the color behind became my background, my backdrop, like a textured backdrop, and those photos turned out really cool. So I was constantly looking, or I was positioning them in a way that the highlight falls on the side and not on the front, and creating more depth in the images. So working outdoor is actually super cool and fun, and it opens up it gives you more, like, you start working creatively, you start looking for things, you start analyzing the light, you start looking for patterns, and that's amazing. So I would definitely pay attention to lighting, to patterns, to background, where you position your subject, and other aspects. Okay, I've been talking too much about this that I missed so many questions already. Okay, do you bring some little flash like Godox 8000 to external shooting at the client house, or you prefer using the natural light? I already talked about it earlier, but I would definitely utilize the natural light, the available light in the environment, in the new environment I'm working in. But I would always bring my flash or my continuous light. In terms of flashes, I had one what is it, Elinchrom 1. It's 100 watts, so it's not as powerful, but it's enough. And I have my Stella continuous lights. They're very tiny, so they're very portable. That's why I would bring those, and I would also utilize the natural light. But it's always good to be prepared for any lighting situation, any condition. And since it's a new environment for you, I would bring as many, not as many, but your essential lighting equipment, the one that you always use and you know how to use, to make sure you are capable of achieving the images you're going for. Okay, someone is asking that, I guess, wow, your profession helps you connect with different people from different nations. You are native of, originally I'm from Azerbaijan, that's a country close to Turkey. And I was born and I grew up in Baku, that's the capital of Azerbaijan. A little bit of geography lesson here. But I'm half Ukrainian, half Russian. Not a very good combination at the moment, but I relate myself more to that Azerbaijani culture, Turkish culture, so, and it's very beautiful. So if you have never been to Azerbaijan, highly recommend to visit. It's a very tiny little country with beautiful views, culture, and delicious food. Okay, we're still talking about mate. Adam, I guess, says it's a delicious, and I also drink it in my country, Syria. Its name is mate. I drink a type called mate puree, I guess, and drink it with uh, shisha hookah. Okay, I guess that's a good combination. And Ilyar just added in the comment as an advice to Thomas, also watch Scott Robert Lim's courses on BIB TV. You have access to them. So I want to mention that we also have other instructors now on our platform. Scott Robert Lim is an iconic photographer. Many of you know Scott. He is on the platform with his courses as well. And you can find lots of great information on different topics on photography by watching his courses. So with the lifetime access, again, you will have access to not only my courses, not only Boudoir Nude photography courses, but also courses on of other instructors. And Maria, who was early with us, she also has a course, and she's teaching how to photograph plus size women for boudoir photography. We have Scott Robert Lim, and he teaches about everything related to photography, lighting, posing, you name it, retouching. There's so much, so many good information. We just dropped around 300 new classes with Scott Robert Lim to the platform, and guess what? If you have lifetime access to Believe in Boudoir, you have access to all of these courses, and those courses are not only mine but other instructors, and new other instructors are coming soon as well. So you can check that and information and keep yourself updated on Believe in Boudoir. Okay, I went over time. Let me read the last questions. Very elegant, gentle, and sweet. Thank you so much. What beautiful hands you have. Well, thank you. I've never had a compliment on my hands, but thanks. Okay. Wow, such a cosmopolitan background. My friends stayed in Baku. Okay, so that's good. I hope your friend had a blast. It's a beautiful city. Did you also try the Boudoir Muse model? No, I haven't, but maybe I should. Okay, can you edit errors with overexposure or underexposure on the computer? With current camera capabilities, you can actually open up shadows and bring the highlights down, but it's very important not to, especially not to overexpose, because you can lose um, the details. You can lose the information on the image. So it's very important. I would suggest to underexpose rather than overexpose, because that lost information on the image, you cannot really bring it back. So super overexposed image is difficult to bring back to a normal exposure, but slightly underexposed image, you can open up shadows and bring it back to what your vision was initially. So very important to photograph, and that's how I do it. I love to create balanced image, um, and try not to overexpose. I want to see all the information in the image, all the details, and yeah, with editing you can do again a lot, but if you lose some information in highlights, it's very difficult to recover. I would love to follow you and your work always on your application and also online. You're beautiful and an artist. Okay, thank you so much, Adam. And by the way, Adam just brought up the application. We also have BIB TV app, and BIB TV app allows you to watch our courses from your phone, whether iPhone or Android, at your own pace, at your own convenience. So that's something that you can use. I love applications. I can drive and listen, or watch, not watch, but listen. I can do something in the house and also use the app and watch. So I love using apps. We all love. So keep that keep in mind that you can access all our courses through the app as well. We also offer 30 days money back guarantee. This is how confident we are in our content. So and of course, lifetime access means after purchasing the course, you'll have a lifetime access to all our future courses as well. Okay, and we also do provide certificate of completion. After you complete the course, you will get a certificate, and many more things that I probably even didn't mention today. But once you become our member, you will have access and information on everything what's happening on the platform. Yeah, Eliar said drive and watch Boudoir sessions, not a good suggestion. So I didn't mean that I'm watching my own courses, Eliar, but I mean having access to anything with an app is very beneficial. So I personally love having application and just play something while I'm driving, for example, or when I'm in the line to pick up my kids. So it just gives you, you don't carry your computer, right, or you don't use a browser anymore. So it's kind of like easy, and plus easy access to community. You can share images for photo critiques. You can discuss anything you want to discuss in the community with us. We will always give our suggestion, advice, recommendation, do one-on-one meeting, whatever helps you to grow and be successful. Okay, Thomas is actually giving a suggestion. FYI, I know I wrote off this seminar, and I think I was also about to write off this subscription on my taxes. Okay. Yeah, whatever helps to reduce the expense. That's an education expense, so of course. Well, guys, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much, everyone who joined me. I will just again mention that we are doing a Black Friday sale until November 30th, and we're offering a 50% discount on lifetime access to our platform. So the regular price of the lifetime access is $999, and with the 50% discount using coupon code Black Friday, you will be able to get it for only $499 and get access to all current and future courses on the platform. So the cherry on top is the first 30 subscribers or people who purchase the lifetime access will be included into a raffle, and 5 of those 30 will be the lucky winners of in-person workshop with me. So yes, that's super exciting. It's a great value, amazing value. So take advantage, and I look forward seeing you on the platform. Believe in boudoir, everyone. It's a beautiful genre, and stay in touch. Thank you.